Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm making another gorgeous Christmas card, and it's from the new Stampin' Up holiday catalogue. I just wanted to show you the stamp set that we are using. Now, it has a bundle with the framelits, and this stamp set is unreal. These are huge stamps. So we're using this one here. I'll just bring this in to show you. See how big this is? This is an E block, so it's a big stamp. And we have framelits that match this as well. So I'll bring these in. And it's Christmas, holiday, merry and happy. And there's two little label dies there as well. So this is a really great set. And I also wanted to show you the designer series paper that I'm using in this card as well is from the Festive Farmhouse suite, and this is some really beautiful papers as well. Now, I am a very green and red Christmas person. I like the traditional Christmas looking cards, so they've really catered for us really quite well. So let's bring the card in. So this is the card. Like I said, nice and quick and simple, and inside plenty of room to write your message as well. So we're using the Festive Farmhouse Design Series paper, the Merry Christmas to All stamp set, and the Merry Christmas thinlits. I'm also using the washi tape that's in the catalogue. Now there's 5 rolls, and today I'm just using this one, which has got lovely specks of silver in there as well. I have the silver baker's twine and also the Santa's Workshop enamel shapes. I've used the larger of the Christmas tree there. And I've also used the 1-inch punch. So I've got this little design here just by punching the corner out with the 1-inch punch. So it just gives it that nice little bit of detail as well. So let's get started. So I have my card kit here, and you can find all the measurements and supplies on my blog. It's in the description of this video. There's also a link to my online store where you can purchase your Stampin' Up supplies any time of the day, and a Hostess code for each month. So if you're purchasing your supplies, use the Hostess code and I'll send you out a free gift. Okay, so first off, what I want to do is I want to bring the big shot in because I want to die cut this Merry first. So bringing my big shot in, I'm also going to get my Merry out and a bit of cherry cobbler. And cherry cobbler goes with the designer series paper. Okay. Now these die cut really well, so haven't had any problem. See how well that comes out? Just poke that through. So you don't need to use your precision plate or anything like that. It's really quite, cuts very well. Okay. So I have my cherry cobbler card base, and I'm just going to fold and burnish that with my bone folder. And then my piece of Whisper White, I have 2 pieces of Whisper White, one that goes on the inside and one that's for the outside. Now for the outside piece, I'm just going to grab that piece of washi tape. I'm just going to find the end first. Oh, this is shocking. Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up with the edges here. And I want to place that end bit behind it. Don't want to cut it off, I want to stick it all behind. So there we go. And then that's just going to be glued straight down. So I might do that now. So this is definitely a card that you could do in bulk really quite easily. And I'm also going to glue my piece of designer series paper, so that's the back in there. I'm going to glue that straight down as well. And we just sort of want to place it in the middle there. Oop. Okay. So I have my smaller piece of Whisper White, which is for our tag here, and I'm going to emboss with the silver embossing powder the word Christmas. So I'm going to bring in my mat as well. Hit it with my embossing buddy to get rid of any static. Using Versamark ink and the word Christmas. And that should fit really nicely along that bottom there. My silver embossing powder here, and I like to keep it in a container. I just find it a little bit easier. Beautiful. So I'm going to heat this with the heat tool and I'll be back in a second. That has melted the embossing powder. So then with our die cut here, I'm just going to place glue on the ME and RR because that's all that sort of fits on the tag. So just a little bit. You don't want a lot where it's coming out the sides because it will wreck your tag. There we go. I'm just going to place that down like that. Beautiful. So using my 1-inch circle punch, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit off the corners there. I'm going to take the same amount on each side, so that just gives it that little bit of extra detail. And then we have the Santa's Workshop enamel shapes. Now, the suite that goes with this is so cute. I'm looking forward to bringing some videos with using this suite. So lifting, I'm using the larger of the Christmas trees, and I'm just going to place that down there. And I'm also going to bring in some rhinestones, so I want to do one just above here and then 2 down the bottom. And that just gives it a little bit of extra bling. And when you're placing rhinestones down, it's always good to make sure it's in a triangle. It just looks a little bit neater then. So with the baker's twine, it's well known for not being able to tie very good bows, so I'm going to try my very best at doing a little bow. Oh, that actually turned out really well. Okay, so I'm going to cut that end off there. And using a glue dot, we're going to stick that down to the tag. So is everyone loving the new catalogue? Do you have a favourite? Like a must-have? I think mine will be the one that goes with this suite, Santa's Workshop. That designer series paper and the stamp set is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so there's our tag. I'm going to stick some dimensionals up on the back there and pop that straight down. Then we can work on the inside of the card. And I might just stick one in the middle too, just to make sure it doesn't bow in the middle. Okay. So for the piece of Whisper White that we have for the inside, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go round with the 1-inch punch as well and create that detail as well. Punch needs a bit of oil or something, I think. And I'm also going to bring in, because this is photopolymer, I need to bring in my mat. So the ink I used for the inside was Mossy Meadow, because that's what this colour is with the designer series paper. So I'm going to bring that in. Okay, so here we go. And that's a very big stamp. So it's good if you don't like writing a lot in your Christmas cards. Lining that up, stamping down. Beautiful. And all we're going to do is we're just going to glue that to the inside of the card. And I liked that this didn't go the full length of the card. Gave it a nice wide border. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I've got lots of ideas coming your way and I would love to share them with you. All right, have a great day. Bye.